them. It's not as good or as intimidating as they were when they were in NXT with Paul Ellering. But I think that you still get a chance to see them dominate. I'm going to pick them to go over the bar. Who do you got in that one?
Well, this is a match that I actually have been wanting to see out of all this because considering that the Bludgeons are out and ain't no telling when they're gonna be coming back. New Day and Usos, they're all involved in the other tag team match. Sanity and AOP have already fought. They've had their battles down in NXT. So, um, if you want to continue to build your tag team division the way that SmackDown is building, you have to give the bar to win. However, realistically, Raw tag team division needs some help, needs some spotlight, and having the belts on AOP has really helped that. So this one I'm torn. I don't really have a clear winner.
Uh, yeah, I'm definitely going to go in this one. I'm going with AOP. Moving right along once again. Uh, the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown 5 versus 5 elimination match. So you got Team Raw, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley. That is a tough team to beat, especially with them being accompanied by Baron Corbin and Leo Rush. SmackDown, you got The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. I got to go with Raw on this one again as well. I know that SmackDown is going to put up a fight throughout this whole show. So I can't say that they're going to lose every match. But for this one, I don't see the manpower on SmackDown to be able to handle this team. I'm definitely going Team Raw in this match.
Well, I mean, considering that you've got like one of the sneakiest, most devilish heels on Team SmackDown when it comes to doing stuff in The Miz, and how he can just easily do something to be one of the last people involved. He is the captain. Maybe then you got the quote unquote best in the world and Shane McMahon. Yeah, that was just a straight screw you to CM Punk. That's really all that was. But because Shane said that years ago to CM Punk. But anyway, if you don't know the backstory, look it up. We talked about it a little bit on the Game Runners page. Shameless plug, had to do it. But then, like on the other side of the things, oh, I forgot. You also have the biggest dog in the fight, so to speak. Even though he's the smallest dog in the fight, Rey Mysterio. It's hard to put that man down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
Oh,
saying somebody important.
hey, no. I'm just putting it out there. But still, Raw's gonna walk away with the victory. At the end of the day, Raw's gonna take this one.
All right. So next match on the card, 5 versus 5 elimination match, Raw versus SmackDown women's match. So we got the team of Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalya, and Ruby Riott, with Alexa Bliss and the rest of the Riott squad accompanying them to the ring. SmackDown has Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and currently when I'm looking, it says it's yet to be determined. I don't know if they've picked the 5th participant yet. More than likely, I'm thinking it would probably be Mandy Rose. Why wouldn't it be Mandy Rose? Especially with Sonya Deville already out there. They've got history. I'm definitely in this match, though. Since we went with Team Raw in the first elimination match for the men, I'm going Team SmackDown in this match. It's going to be a tough match. Really, Team Raw doesn't have any real hard hitters other than Nia Jax. I mean, they're trying to build Tamina, but no, Ruby Riott and Natalya have their history. They'll probably have something that happens between them. I'm going to go ahead and pick SmackDown in this one easily.
Easily agreed. I'm wondering who the 5th wild card is. You're saying Mandy Rose. I'm possibly saying Nikki Cross.
That's definitely a possibility.
Because she has made her debut and she's a wild card. She can really like bring the extra psycho to the ring. And personally, I really don't want Mandy Rose in this match. But then again, we could get another big surprise. It'd be not either one that you and I picked. It could be somebody like Lana, because Lana is the best. Lana number 1.
Oh my goodness, they can call somebody up from NXT. before they bring up Lana, please. Um, but yeah,
I know. I know.
definitely going with SmackDown on that one. Um, only other match there were there two more matches on the card here. So we actually have a 5-on-5 elimination match tag team wise, which is kind of cool. It's going to be a lot of participants in this match. Team Raw, we got Rude and Gable. We got the Revival. We got the B Team, B Team, B Team. Go, go, go. We got the Lucha House Party from 205 Live. And then we have the Ascension. SmackDown, you have the New Day and the Usos. Really, honestly, beyond those two teams, as well as Sanity, and then you throw in on top of that the Club, it doesn't even matter that they have Primo and Epico on their team. I don't see them losing. So I see SmackDown winning the tag team Survivor Series match as well. So all in all, I have 3 matches for Raw. 3 matches for SmackDown, 4 matches for Raw on this show. The only non-inter-brand match that we'll have is a singles match for the Cruiserweight title. Buddy Murphy, the current champion, versus Mustafa Ali. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest, Mustafa Ali has had a long time coming. Buddy Murphy hasn't really been champion that long, so it's really hard for me to determine the outcome of this one. This will probably be the closest match of the night. It's the only one that's got a story behind it. But I'm going to go, if I'm going to pick from my heart, I'm picking Mustafa Ali.
Okay. I like the Juggernaut. I love the whole Buddy Murphy character, but I'm agreeing with you there. I'm picking Mustafa Ali. And going back to the 5-on-5 tag team match, I'm picking SmackDown as well. Since I didn't get my chance to put the prediction in there, but
my bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. That's why. Hey, we're just trying to keep it short and simple, baby. We're good. We're good. Like I said, we weren't going to go too in depth into everything. I know I'll get to rambling, so that's why I was just like, my quick picks. I'm agreeing with you on both.
Absolutely, absolutely. So once again, 3 matches to 4 matches. I'm giving this one to Raw. We can move right along in the NXT Takeover War Games. First of all, I'm happy that they brought War Games back last year. Can't wait to see the actual War Games match this year. Once again, you know how Takeover does. 5 matches on the card. A lot of big matches. I'm telling you right now, if you have time to watch NXT Saturday night, I know a lot of people are busy. Married people like to go out. I know it's my wife's birthday this weekend, so I'm going to try to catch as much of it as I can. But what a card. First and foremost, we're getting Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler again. We are getting...
In a 2 out of 3 falls match.
In a 2 out of 3 falls match. Who do you got in this match?
Oh, considering that they're finally trying to get the horsewomen and everything back together, I've got to go Shayna. Gotta go Shayna.
Shayna Baszler. Okay. I think I'm going to go with Shayna as well. I like Kairi Sane. I really do. But I don't see them going with her as a long-term champion. So I'm definitely going to rock with Shayna as well.
But there is something I thought about in this match. So let's say Kairi does win, with possibly the help of Io, because they've mentioned previously that they're roommates and everything. Because we already know that Shayna has her squad, and okay, she's getting a little help from her friends. So we could do that. But then again, there are more people in the company for Kairi as well to fight. Because look at the long list of the people behind her. Mm-hmm. You've got Bianca Belair, who is still undefeated. Let me say it again. Undefeated. One more time.
Snap when you say it.
Undefeated. I'm undefeated. Okay, sorry. Got a little feeling myself there with the EST, NXT. I love that girl.
It's all good. We know how great she is. Go ahead.
She is presumably the next one in line. I don't see why she shouldn't be the next one in line. Mm-hmm. Out of all the women there, she's the one who is undefeated. Simple as that. But and she would put on a good match with Kairi. I'm not sure how well she would do against Shayna. You know what I'm saying? but
Yeah,
it would be interesting.
absolutely. It'll be a lot of character from that side. A lot of athleticism. Love Bianca Belair. I can't wait till she gets her just desserts. Um, Next match on the card, War Games match. Big time match here. The Undisputed Era versus Pete Dunne versus Ricochet versus the War Raiders. Oh my goodness. That is a 4-on-4 for you. First of all, I'm happy to see Bobby Fish back out there after that long recovery from that injury. Um, Undisputed Era is the Undisputed Era, man. I just can't. I can never go against the Undisputed Era, especially since NXT, the War Raiders won the big match to get the advantage this weekend, right? If I remember
Incorrect,
correctly.
sir. The Undisputed Era won. They got
Undisputed
the
Era.
advantage.
Undisputed Era won.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So Undisputed Era got the advantage on this one. Um, I can never go against Undisputed Era. I know they're not unbeatable. Nobody's above the Undisputed Era, but then again, nobody's also on the Undisputed Era's level for me. So I'm going with the Undisputed Era on this.
Considering that you have two singles champions who haven't really been getting along too well in the past, with Ricochet and Pete Dunne on one side, and then you have the War Raiders, the heavy hitters. They're all trying to gel together for the first time, and then you have Undisputed Era, who has been like on a roll, just dominant. Like, I love these four guys together. Uh, it's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough, hard hitting match, and wow, I hate to do it. I really hate to do it, but I'm going to have to pick the Undisputed Era.
All
There's
right.
there's too many unknowns with the other side of the tag team there,
Okay.
especially with the history of Pete Dunne and Ricochet.
I don't like this, man. I don't like this. We're agreeing too much right now. I don't like this, man. Uh,
I know, man. I know. I know.
next,
It's hard. It's a hard pill
the
to swallow.
the next two matches on the card are absolute blockbusters. These are, in my opinion, these are main roster, main event level matches that we have left on NXT. And I know that is big talk, but these are arguably the head and shoulders undisputed, no knock to the undisputed era, best four guys that we have left in NXT. The top four guys, bar none. Um, First and foremost, we got Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano in a singles match. Heel Gargano is something that I would never thought that I would have seen in NXT. Um, if his NXT heel run is anything like Tommaso Ciampa's run has been, then I cannot go against Gargano. However, Aleister Black has always been one of my personal favorites. If I'm going to have to pick one, I'm going with Aleister Black in this one.
You just turned Johnny heel. Johnny's got to win. Johnny has to win. You just started making him heel. He's getting a taste of the dark side. He likes it. There's going to be some hellish waves coming through, and I know he's not quite finished with trying to get that Champa as well. So I'm going to go with Johnny on this one. Got to go Johnny Wrestler.
All right, all right. Finally, we can't be agreeing the whole show. Um, Next on the card, the premier title of the weekend, the premier title defense of the weekend. Probably top three matches that I wanted to see throughout the entire year in any show. That's NXT, SmackDown, Raw, whatever. NXT Championship on the line, Tommaso Ciampa versus the Velveteen Dream. I don't know how long we've been talking, probably since the beginning of last season, about how high everyone is on the Velveteen Dream.
DREAM. He is.
Oh my goodness, this is the spotlight. Not only just the match, the spotlight that I've been waiting for Velveteen to be in. He's always deserved to be in an NXT Championship match. When we got him versus Ciampa, who is probably the biggest heel in the company right now, versus the best character in the company right now, I'm going. This could possibly be the match of the year. I don't think that y'all heard me. This can possibly be the match of the year. Bar none by, I don't care what other show, what other match you put up. This is possibly going to be the match of the year. With that being said, as much as my heart is telling me Velveteen, I might even shed a few thug tears if Velveteen wins this match. As much as my heart wants me to say Velveteen Dream, I gotta go with Tommaso Ciampa in this. Just because unless there's a possibility of them going ahead and just moving him up to the main roster before 2018 closes, I don't see Tommaso Ciampa dropping that belt in 2019.
I'm going to say I've got to go with the DREAM. He is. Yes, I am definitely going on with Dream on this one because, number one, if we do that, at least give the Dream a shot to hold the title for a little bit before he leaves, because eventually that call-up is eventually going to happen. Don't know when, don't know how, but the call-up will eventually happen. Let him have the title. Let them have 2 matches at least. I mean, he's got to get a rematch, because I'm feeling that Ciampa's going to take an L this time just because of it's just going to be too good of a match to just not let Dream finally get a chance to win. He's been in all these big matches, and he hasn't quite won the big one yet. So give the Dream his due. So I've got to go Velveteen on this one. And I've got goosebumps just thinking about how incredible this match will be. So
if Dream walks away, I just see there's going to be so much highlight on the NXT title if Dream can walk away. And like I said, I would absolutely love, that's who I want to win this match. But I cannot see Tommaso Ciampa dropping that title before 2019. I just can't see it. But if he does, just know that Riddy is not going to be upset by any means. So pretty much, I mean, that was a quick recap. I mean, not a recap, a quick prediction. We'll probably post some more of our predictions for everybody to see who both of us go with. Maybe we might have a little competition on our next show on who was right the most. You never know. More than likely, that's going to be me. But, thanks for playing anyway.
Boo. Boo.
It's probably going to be me anyway.
But you also got to think about it, too. I mean, I'm more right on, like, the main roster than I am usually on the SmackDown. Not SmackDown, excuse me, on the NXT Takeover shows. But I think here, since we disagreed more in the NXT Takeover, it's 50-50 chance, man. And I do believe the last time I did beat you. So
well, we'll see. So that's tough talk. You know what? We can continue this on the next show. Once again, if you guys were listening at the beginning of the show, Marking Out Amongst Friends is going to make a special guest appearance on Quarantine Radio tonight to discuss upcoming storylines and some more of our predictions coming into the weekend. So make sure you guys tune in to them. If you guys are listening right now on YouTube Live, make sure you also go to our page on Facebook, Marking Out Amongst Friends. Follow us on the Game Runners. Listen to us on Google Play. Matter of fact, anywhere that you can listen to a podcast, you should be able to have access to us. Follow us on Twitter, Marking Out Amongst Friends. Also follow Debate Amongst Friends on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. Other than that, it's been a great debut episode. I can't express how much we missed you guys. And Marking Out Amongst Friends, out.